Hey, what's up, YouTube? I make these videos in hopes that there's somebody out there. Well, I'd really don't hope. I mean, there is people out there that are schizophrenic, but I make these videos in hopes to help another schizophrenic or just anybody who has a family member or something with this disease. I just make these videos to try to help them. So I hope to anyone who watches they get something out of it. And I'm always open for questions. I usually answer in comments, but I had a question that I did answer in a comment, but I'll also answer in this video. Um, one of the users said that one of their family members is schizophrenic and was got hospitalized and refused treatment, and about 2 weeks ago, I attempted suicide. Just because my voices got too much and it was it was really unbearable. I mean, I have a great support system, but it was it was a lot for me to handle, and I was at the end of my rope. But I got sent into my mom called the cops. Cops took me into the emergency room, and then they hooked me up to EKG and took some blood work, but they didn't give me any charcoal or anything, which I found kind of odd considering I took 8 times the maximum dose of my antipsychotics and a lot of Klonopin. But whatever, that's just my shitty ass hospital for you. I didn't get charcoal or my stomach pumped or anything. They just pretty much let me sleep, um, which is scary because my heart rate got down to like 70, which is really, really low. I mean, usually your resting heart rate is like 100 or above. Like 120, I think, is your normal heart rate. So, but I stayed in MHU, which is mental health unit. I stayed there for about a week. Um, they switched my meds around. I went to group sessions, group therapy, whatever you want to call it, and I had a lot of support while I was there. From the staff, my fiance came and visited me. My family, my mom, my cousin, just I had a lot of support behind me, and I think if you know someone who's refusing treatment, you really need to not berate them about it, not force it on them, but try talking to them and finding out what's going on in their head and what they need. Try to see it from their point of view, and then try from there to help them realize that medications aren't that bad. I mean, they do have their side effects, the TD, the risk of heart disease, liver failure. I mean, they're scary, but I mean, if you get to a point where I got to, where I was, suicidal and attempted it and was very close to going through with it, I mean, you gotta let them know that the the reward for being hallucination free or damn near close to hallucination free will outweigh the risks. And later on in life, if you're doing stable in your treatment and you're getting proper care and attention from, whatever therapy, a hospital, family, there's always the option to go off later in life and drop the risk of the side effects. I'll go into a bit about what I got put on. I got put on Saffris, 10 milligrams at night, 5 milligrams in the morning. It's pretty much stopped my voices completely. I I'll hear things from time to time, or I'll see some old hallucinations that I haven't seen since my hospital visit and before that, like the two little girls or Henry or whatnot. Um, The side effects from that, I mean, I sleep, I take it and I pass right out, so I'm sleeping way too much. Something I've talked to my doctor about. Um, my thought process hasn't really gotten any better. Excuse me. I'm pretty scatterbrained. Um, I'll say things backwards, or I'll start to talk and I'll be like up, and I won't be able to get the words out. So the Sapphiros hasn't really helped that. But as for my hallucinations and voices, those are pretty much gone. My paranoia is not too bad. I'm home alone right now, and usually I'm wigging out, but I do have the door shut and locked. My back door is shut and locked. No one's home right now, or else they'd be opened. Because when I'm usually around people, I usually feel better, and I'm not so paranoid. But I do have the blinds to my window open, drapes, whatever you want to call them. So, I mean, I'm not wigging too bad. Um, but yeah, I mean, if someone is in danger of harming themselves, I mean, I hated my stay in MHU, but I'm really, really glad that it happened because it ultimately saved my life. It gave me, something to look forward to, and it showed me that even though I have these problems and I have these voices, that they can be managed and that I do have support and there is a future ahead of me. And, sometimes that's what it takes. It takes hitting bottom, but, hopefully you can help whoever or help yourself and try not to hit that point. Try to seek treatment and help and a support system, you know. Um, I guess that's pretty much all I'd say for this video. I made it longer than I had anticipated, and I apologize for that. But again, if you have any questions, you can just post a comment, or if you want to talk to me, you can just send me an email at writingtales@yahoo.com. It's the same as my YouTube account, just at yahoo.com. So you can email me directly, and I mean, I've been through everything, so like literally you name it, and I'll be able to offer advice if I can, and or you can just email me and vent. I'm here to listen and help other people if I can. So I hope you guys do all right and keep on keeping on. See you later.